Hey everybody, Shoebox Legends here. Thanks for joining me today for the results of a blaster battle that I competed in recently. So as you can tell by the note here, this was done on Diamond Princess's channel. It was an absolute blast, so she included a nice note as she typically does. Hello Shoebox, thank you so much for sponsoring the video and being a part of the box battle. I had an absolute blast with every part of the video. Congratulations on your cards, Diamond Princess. And I'll try to keep it to a minimum because I did a whole video on this recently, but suffice it to say, Diamond Princess is just awesome. So happy with the service that she provides, and looking forward to many more breaks in the future on her channel, and just enjoy being a part of her sort of cardboard family, so to speak. And this battle that she's referring to and that I was referring to at the outset of the video was a 2021-22 Upper Deck Hockey blaster battle. So Diamond Princess knows that myself, Shawn over at Shawn Stuff, and Peeps are all hockey fans and hockey card collectors. And so when she got her hands on some 2021-2022 Upper Deck Series 1 blasters recently, she tossed out the idea to the three of us of having a battle, so to speak. And of course, all three of us were on board for that. It was tremendous fun. So the way this works is we each got a blaster, and you can see here, these are the base cards here in this bag from my blaster, and I'll kind of thumb through these as I describe the experience. So we each got a blaster. They were randomized off for fairness, and then they were ripped on her channel, and she put a contest together where anybody who voted on who they think won or had the best blaster was eligible for a random drawing for a fat pack of 2022 Topps Baseball Series 1. And then in addition to that, whichever of the three of us won the battle as per the popular vote would also get a fat pack of 2022 Topps Series 1 Baseball. So really generous of her in giving out some prizes to people that were participating. And aside from that, I talked about this in the previous video, but she did an amazing job. So she put together a custom intro for the blaster battle that featured all three of our favorite teams in fistfights against each other in clips that she had found. So Shawn is a Flames fan. I'm sort of a transplant Boston Bruins fan, and Peeps is a fan of the Minnesota Wild. So she found clips of, the Bruins fighting the Wild fighting the Flames, and the Flames fighting the Wild, and then put in some, hyped up background music and just made an awesome introduction to start. As she always does, was really complimentary and about all three of our channels. And then for the break itself, in addition to, obviously the content of the break, breaking the boxes and letting folks decide on who the winners were, she took the time to, between each box break, change out her nails to be the logo of the favorite team of the person whose blaster she was, breaking at the time in the video. So when you think about, and I touched on this before, the amount of effort that goes into, putting together a video on that scale, finding all those clips, merging them all together, adding music, creating custom intros, 3 separate fingernail swap outs of decals during the break, keeping everything organized and labeled, getting through names and a sport which can be notoriously difficult, and doing just a fantastic job with it all. Just major props to Diamond Princess. It was a blast to participate in. I hope to do that again in the future with those two gentlemen at some point. And aside from that, I'm not going to spoil anything, but 2 out of the 3 of us, myself and Peeps, ended up with cards out of a retail blaster that were selling at the time of ripping anyway for over $100 a piece. I know that's hard to believe, but it's the truth. And I'll leave, Peeps' card to be a mystery. I'm sure he'll be revealing that on his channel at some point, or you can go back and check out the video for this blaster battle, which I will link to below in case you want to go give that a watch. It was very, very entertaining and well done. And then we'll talk about my card here in a moment. So next up, we have PCs and trade bait cards. So by trade bait, she means Flames or Wild cards that I could presumably send to Peeps or Shawn, which I will 100% be doing. So nice Kirill there. And then also pulled a couple of Bruins cards in Jake DeBrusk, Charlie Coyle and longtime captain and going to be a lock for the Hall of Fame, Patrice Bergeron, one of my favorite modern players in the game. So we'll put these up. And then lastly, we have a small baggie here with hits. Now, this was just one blaster apiece, so, you know, obviously we went into this with tempered expectations. Also learned that Upper Deck seems to have reduced the number of packs in a blaster to 6 for this season, so I don't understand that, but I guess they can pretty much do what they want, given the popularity of trading cards right now. Did land this rookie retrospective insert, and I don't think these are incredibly easy pulls. This is, you know, not a valuable card or anything, but I don't see a lot of these getting pulled out of the blasters that I've watched. I don't know if that's just, you know, chance based on the, you know, the channels that I happen to follow and the particular product that I've seen ripped. But I did pull that insert, which was cool. You are guaranteed 1 Young Gun player per box, and I got Wyatt Kalynuk of the Chicago Blackhawks. He was the 1 Young Guns card that I pulled. Obviously not one of the big names that you would be rooting for to pull out of the product, but it's always good to get a rookie card like that, stick it away, and, you know, you never know what he may turn into in the future. And if not, I certainly have some Blackhawks fans and Chicago, you know, area sports fans that I could consider sending that off to. And then the big card for me of the break was pretty stunning. Now, I'm in no way suggesting that this is a $100+ card at all. In fact, when Diamond Princess thumbed past this in the stack, I thought to myself, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, at least my Dazzlers insert is my favorite team. And the card I was referring to is this Jeremy Swayman Dazzlers. So I think these Dazzlers fall maybe 1 per box. There are different colors of them. Obviously, I love these inserts. Like, I love shiny cards, and this is a really fantastic, almost like firework effect that Upper Deck does here. So I was definitely happy to see this card in the blaster. Swayman's been up and down with the Bruins and, you know, is one of the names in the mix that could, you know, be the goaltender of the future now that Tuukka Rask is retired. So there's some, you know, speculation around him and his Young Guns rookie. But I just thought, oh, that's cool. Like, you know, at least I got a team insert here out of the blaster in addition to all the fun that I had. And that was really all I thought of it. But when Diamond Princess came back to do the recap, she was kind of astounded. And when she got to the contents of my blaster, without giving anything away, she made, you know, a comment, something along the lines of like, oh, well, this just got real. And I didn't understand what she was referring to. So I looked up that Swayman card, and I kid you not, that card, there have been sales of that card for over $100 earlier on in the release of the product. I think lately they've been more in like the $50 or $60 range, which is still just total insanity to me. I don't really understand that. And I feel like maybe that's a card that, you know, will be worth $5 in another month or two. And it's just something with the hype of the, you know, initial release from Upper Deck. I don't really know what's going on there, but suffice it to say that at least, you know, gave me a fighting chance in the battle. But the reality is Peeps absolutely wiped the floor with Shawn and I. He smashed it. Like, it wasn't even close. We were just thoroughly pummeled. So look, you know, keep an eye out. I'm sure you'll probably see a video about that on Peeps' own channel at some point in the future. Don't want to give away any spoilers. Suffice it to say, we were flat out demolished. So Peeps, congratulations on the blaster victory. Hope we get to do it again. And next time, Shawn or I are going to be coming for you. So look out. And huge thanks again to Diamond Princess for all the effort that you put in to make that break fun. Everybody else, I appreciate you stopping by to check out the Upper Deck Blaster break results. And I will certainly be back in the very near future with some more sports card content. Till then, take care, everybody.